Hey guys, welcome back to some more Infinite Magic Raid. Before we get into today's video, we are looking at our guild, guys. We are right now 30 of 30. I am going to remove inactive members. You can see, guys, 2 days inactive will be removed from this game. So FHG YouTube, you can see the UID right there. That is going to be the guild if you do want to join in. That way we can continue our progression through here. We just hit the level 2 guild boss, so we actually killed out the first one. Level 2, making solid progression through there as a guild. We definitely want to make a focus in this game and continue going through with the guild. Let's go ahead and look at the patch. All right, guys, so here we have it. Patch note September 15th. Dear Adventure, the Infinite Magic Raid will be officially updated with the latest version, September 15th. A lot of new content for the version. Let's check it out. Now, we know, guys, there are 2 new heroes. Megan Forrester's Attack. Click the link below to watch the hero spotlight. It is very, very cool, guys, to see. But you can see we have a brand new legendary hero. Now, one thing about Infinite Magic Raid, it seems incredibly difficult to get these legendary heroes, guys. I've done a lot of summons in there, and I have, I believe, 3 at this point, including one that I got for free, which was Space. If you haven't picked up Space, she is an excellent healer within there. So this is straight attack, and I love it is the red mark, guys. It is a point where I'm struggling to get one of these heroes. I would absolutely love. Let's look at our skills and abilities. Spear Throw, which of course, single enemy target with a chance to inflict severe wound for 2 rounds. If it lands a crit, there's a 30% chance to inflict severe wounds. So essentially, it is single target damage. Now, this is going to be very pertinent when it comes to bosses versus teams, when it comes to campaign stages versus fighting some of the tower bosses, things of that nature. Makes a big difference focusing on what the heroes actually do. Charge Spear deals 3 stage attack to all enemies, so that is going to be a good AoE. 25% chance to reduce their defense by 30%, or tenacity by 20 or 30% for 2 turns. Also grants stealth. Now, the big thing here, guys, is the damage reduction. That is going to allow the rest of your team to do additional damage, which again, for a boss type comp, reducing the damage on your bigger bosses, of course, going to make a big difference. Law of the Jungle, all allies apply. Additionally, gain 8% crit rate when Megan survives. When multiple skill increases this attribute, only the strongest one will take effect. Megan gains 1 layer of Law up to 5 layers, which increase her crit rate by 5%. Which means, guys, she is going to be huge when it comes to the damage factor. And that's the reason I really wanted to cover today. The damage factor, what she's bringing to the team, not only the defense reduction, but also the crit rating boost is going to be huge when it comes to the game. And then Piercing Spear increases her crit rating by 50% for 2 turns, then deals attack damage to a single enemy with an additional 30% pierce rating. This attack ignores immortal and damage immunity, so she is even going to break through the shields, doing a lot of damage. Definitely going to be a solid hero to build. Spear Throw reduces the cooldown of the Piercing Spear by 1 turn when landing a crit. And then, of course, level 2, level 3 gains 1 level of Law when her turn ends, up to 10 layers from 5 layers. Guys, this crit on this hero is going to be absolutely insane. Additional increased crit damage. She's going to be just a damage monster. Then, of course, guys, the second one we get is Leuf, Doom Legion Attack and Blue Mark. And look at him. He looks awesome. I cannot wait to see that 3D model. Deals attack damage to a single enemy with 50% chance to inflict burn. The HP burn on there, I love it. That is the hero Oakman that I use right now. Has the burn effect, has the burn and the HP burn. Absolutely, guys. It not only adds on additional damage as the HP is burning, but then when they're doing their attacks, again, you get kind of a backup damage. It works incredibly well. Dark Flame Torrent deals attack damage to enemies and 2 random enemies. So he seems very similar to Oakman that we have right now. Restores 20% of his HP when he inflicts a kill. Meanwhile, he inflicts 1 layer of HP burn on enemy target with the lowest HP every 2 turns. And then deals 3 stages of attack damage to a single enemy with 40% chance to inflict the HP burn. Guys, he seems very, very similar to Oakman. Just really going through here. Then, of course, the Flame Claymore, which is going to be his weapon. Doubles the chance to inflict HP burn right there. Also reduces the target's attack, which is very strong. No longer inflicts HP burn on the enemy target with the lowest HP, inflicts HP burn to all enemies. That is right, guys. He is going to HP burn all of the enemies on there. Then, of course, enemies under the HP burn status, he deals extra damage, which is awesome. Now, the big thing, guys, is the wish, the Miracle Wish up. Now, we have not had an opportunity since these went global to get these heroes. Unfortunately, the stones that we've been collecting, I believe I have around 10 of the Miracle Wish stones. We haven't been able to use any of them yet because, again, we haven't had this part unlocked yet. But looking here, guys, legendary heroes, again, Megan is really the one to go for in here. I'm not too familiar with the other ones. Elena, probably as well. I've seen her in a couple different PvP formations doing incredibly well. So it seems like these first two are probably going to be your biggest priority. And then looking at the epic heroes, guys, there's Leuf, so we have both of our new heroes in there. And the Miracle Wish will be up September 16th, so we do have a little bit of time before that is up. New heroes can only be obtained through Miracle Wish for now. That is a very big point to really note. The new heroes can only be obtained through the Miracle Wish for now. This could change in the future that they just put them in the regular rotation, but when you're doing the Miracle Wishes, I believe you are guaranteed one of these heroes when you're doing this, guys. And looking at the amount of legendary heroes, absolutely, you're going to have to focus on and you're going to have to build some of these legendary heroes. Because ultimately, guys, even if they are not the very top tier hero, you need a ton of heroes when it comes to the advanced arena. You need a ton of heroes when it comes to the Tower of Mark. There are a lot of factions in this game. There are a lot of towers in this game, a lot of places where you do need to build up multiple heroes in multiple factions, which makes it really, really interesting to see. You can access more information about the feature adjustments and bugs in-game in the notice on the leaderboard on September 15th. So if you've noticed, when you do log in, there is a leaderboard or there is a notice board on the side, which actually gives you all of your info. So I'm going to go ahead and check that out. All right, so right when you're in the main game, guys, right here in this top left, this is your leaderboard. You can see Infinite Magicraid is officially live. Hot fixes. So these are just some little changes that they've kind of fixed along the way. Things that had bugs through the last couple weeks. Weekly events, we know there are a significant amount of events that are up right now. Guys, make sure you're doing the events. Make sure you're farming them. The amount of loot that they give you is absolutely phenomenal. You do not want to miss these. Then, of course, the update, the notice that we have going on right there. So it doesn't look like all of the patch notes are up right now, but we're going to see them and really break them down. But this is where you get them. Again, you can see them when you first log in, but they are this little bell notification on the top left. That way you can stay up to date on everything Magicraid, making sure that you're not missing any of the content and definitely not missing any of the events in here. I just finally made it through our first round of the voyage. A lot of players were asking, so I'm in current round 2. We are looking for these hero shards. This is 100% absolutely what you do want to get out of here are these hero shards, guys. So you want to push this as much as possible. Right there in the bottom, there are some hero shards as well. So I need more points in here. I need to get more of these hero shards. I only have one, I believe, so far, guys. And it takes 100 to get a mythic hero, so it is going to take a considerable amount of time. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.